Here we go.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Sharing the Mouse. I am David.
I am Brooke.
See how I did that this time?
Yeah.
Welcome back everybody, and we are back from our vacation.
Hot summer vacation.
Yes, very much so. Our June trip to Disney World.
Yes.
Our very first summer vacation to Disney World.
It was our first summer vacation to Disney
Do you
World.
need to get that?
Sorry. Got something I got to do real quick. I got to turn it on
Jeez.
silent.
Okay, so we are back, and thanks everybody
There we
for checking us out. We are going to talk about a little bit about our trip, mainly about this episode is going to be mainly about our firsts.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because we actually,
Great.
it's surprising,
We
right?
still do first.
We do still do first.
Yeah.
This is what, our 7th trip, right?
Yeah.
And
Consecutively.
7th consecutive
Yeah.
year that we've gone. And we did some things for the first time.
Yes. Which
And
is
mainly,
crazy.
our little Eliza had a lot of her firsts.
Yes. She's continuing.
And so
I had some firsts.
You did. Yeah.
Some scary firsts.
We will get there. So
One and
yes.
dones. I had some one and dones.
First up, though, of course, as Brooke did such a great job with our vacation, she can do that with yours at Brooke Cottingham Travel on Facebook.
Yes. I would love to.
As things are opening back up there, a lot more demand is happening right now. A lot more park options. Parks are opening up.
Restaurants.
Restaurants are opening up, things like that, which we're going to go over here in a second. But yeah, go to her Facebook page, or you can go to sharingthemouse.com and get a link there.
And I will take care of you.
And you did a great job with our trip.
Thanks, Boo Boo.
Yeah. Great job.
And if you have trouble getting Rise of the Resistance, which we experienced,
Wow, that's true.
I can also do that for you.
Which you just
Right?
did yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was able to get that for a client who had trouble with the 7 a.m. try.
So you got the 1
So
o'clock,
that's
right?
another perk.
That's another perk. She's on it.
Yep.
And let me just tell you, you about to have a heart attack every time.
Every
you do it.
time. And that's what we had that conversation. I was like, why do I get so worked up and nervous about it?
Yes. I don't know.
But I get like shaky.
Yeah. No, your hands get all shaky. Yeah.
And then my heart, like I feel like if somebody were to check my pulse, and then my hands are so shaky, I feel like I can't touch
Yeah.
the button correctly. I could be faster if I could get rid of the shaky hands. But oh well. Anywho,
But you've got you've got a probably
I was at
Maybe only
100%. I've only had
one
one
time, right? Yeah.
Knock on wood. I've only had one time, and thank you, Jesus. It was for us that I missed it.
yes.
I haven't missed it for any of my clients yet.
Well, you missed. Well, technically, if you're counting one day, because technically you missed it twice for us, right? We didn't get the morning
way
or
to
the
burst
afternoon.
my bubble.
Well, I'm just saying one day, yes, but the next
Was
day we
it?
got it. Yeah, because remember the first day we went, we didn't get the ride, but we got it on the second day.
Yes. So I only missed it one time. Oh, because you're saying I did the 7 a.m. and the 1.
Yes.
Yes. Well, it was like, I know.
And we
that
did
1 p.m. one was kind of crazy.
Yeah, and I was at the park, which is a whole nother story. We'll talk about that at some point. So
That one was a little crazy.
anyway,
Because I need my alone, quiet, focusing time getting
Yes.
that. And not tiny
because
humans going,
there was
hey, mommy.
No, well, not just that, but there was
And
everybody else was trying to get on around us.
Yeah.
So we were at at a bad spot. Okay, so let's talk about some changes that are coming that we know about. Obviously,
some
we'll get some
just
more.
openings. You want to talk about that?
Well, yeah, but the big one is the fireworks.
Oh, but just as big as Casey's Corner.
For
Corn
us,
dog nuggets
I don't think
are back.
I don't think everybody's that excited about Casey's. Yeah.
The foot-long hot dog
Oh
is
my
back.
gosh, yeah.
Which you could have gotten it at other places,
Not with
but it's
mac
not
and
like
cheese
it's
on it,
like
I don't
Casey's
think,
Corner. You
right?
could have.
Oh, you could have.
Yeah. but it's
No.
not Casey's Corner.
That's right.
Which they're probably the same exact hot dog. It's just coming from Casey's Corner. It just feels good.
Totally.
June 30th, Casey's Corner opened, that was yesterday, right? Today's the 1st, which was really cool because they served their cast members last night
before.
prior to the...
It was the night before, I think, right?
Was it night before?
Tuesday night. I
Yes.
think, yeah.
Yes. So their first serving went to the cast members, which was cool, that were there for the private viewing of Happily Ever After.
Yes.
I'm so excited for that one. It's back today.
Yes.
Tonight, July 1st.
Gonna be so much streaming going on tonight.
Yes. It is going to be back. Tinkerbell's going to fly. It's great. I know, and I've been watching everybody's TikToks, like the cast member TikToks that were there. So Happily Ever After opens back up tonight. I think it was after 417 days, maybe.
Yeah. That's right. Over a year.
Something like that, like 417 days it hasn't been there. And also tonight is Epcot's Harmonious.
Oh, which no one has seen.
Nobody has seen it.
Nobody. I cannot wait for that either.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
That one, I'm really excited about that one.
Maybe we should have went in July.
I know.
Well,
But
we
then
had
I
to
was
go.
like-
We had to go to Biff's birthday though.
We had to go Eliza's birthday, and then we thought, oh no, it's probably going to be too hot in July. Then we're like, no, I don't know if it can get hotter than what it was in
Yeah.
June, which it probably can.
Probably can. Yeah.
But July 7th, our other favorite is Plaza Ice Cream is back open. So the little tiny ice cream sinks, which you could have gotten those again when we were there in June at another spot. It just isn't the same if you don't get it from Plaza Ice Cream
That's right.
shop.
Yeah.
So that's it for right now, except for another thing that they're bringing back is extended hours for on-site, on-property guests. Will get like the extended early morning hours, but they have an additional perk if you are staying at a deluxe resort or a deluxe villa, then you get nighttime extended hours. So that really narrows down
Yeah.
like how many guests are going to be in the park.
Yeah.
I mean that.
Yeah. I anticipate.
So then I actually was looking today, like what would be the price difference if we switched to a deluxe instead of a moderate for Christmas
Christmas. Yeah.
to get that extended hours. But then at the same time, you're like, the girls are tired
Yeah.
at the very end.
Yeah.
Could they go to midnight and then get back up the next morning and do it like we do it?
I think they could.
Yeah.
But hey, whoever
Anyway,
wanted to go back
that's
to
an
the
option.
room, they can, and whoever wanted to stay can
Yeah,
stay.
totally. And drum roll, guess what's going to be coming out? The dining plan is
that's
rumored
right.
to come out.
Yes.
So we'll see about that. Lots of people are excited about that.
But you don't know when it's coming?
So now, no, they're like rumored October 1st, with all that. But let's bring back the fast passes.
I know.
That's
I think it has to be, it's inevitable. I think they have to bring that back with all the. Now, the one thing I don't know if you've heard, have you heard yet about whether or not when the capacity is actually changing?
they've been increasing it
Yes.
little by
But I
little.
don't know if we're, I don't know when we're going to get to 100 again, but
I would definitely buy our trip. I would say
I
we would
say
be.
so. Well, side note, we'll get into it, but we are going back in Christmas.
I know. I was like, man, nothing eases the burn of leaving Disney other than having another one already in your My Disney
Yes.
Experience app. So you can check out and it's like, check in.
So we need to talk
That's the
about
only
this
thing that
past
helped.
trip first, but
Yeah.
then we'll talk about what we're getting into in Christmas this year. Again, hopefully, with all that's happening, we actually get to experience a full Christmas Disney experience now. Because last year we went.
Yeah.
Last year we went. It was like 35% capacity, masks
Really
everywhere.
scaled down.
No party.
Yeah.
It was definitely a different. I'm sure. Now we got fireworks.
Yes.
Hopefully some kind of show is back or some
Yeah,
kind of
like a
party
stage
is
show,
back,
yeah.
or party is back, stuff like that. So hopefully that.
And I want it
that
to
can
be
happen.
like a party and not like a after hours party. Like a
Mickey-
boo bash. Like Boo Bash is now kind of like an after hours party. which those are a
Well,
little bit
those were- but
pricier
they
than
were-
like the normal.
But they were like that, weren't they? Mickey's Scary Halloween Party was after hours.
Well, not like a true after hours.
Well, it closed the
Yeah.
park and then
Yeah.
yeah. That's not what the
But-
Boo thing is.
like a
They're not doing that during regular hours.
it's during regular hours.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like
Yeah,
this
but it's
scary-
not like like their
No.
true after hour. They're
Right.
pricing it like an after hours party. So
Hmm.
the prices went up, kind of like an after hours party.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Right.
we just want the whole shebang to be back.
I just want the Christmas party.
We
I
just
want to
want
do
the
the
Christmas party.
Yeah.
I want cookies. I want hot chocolate.
Yes.
That's what we want.
That's what we want. So
Yes. In full praise.
yeah, when we were there, while we were there that week of June, they lifted the mask restrictions. Mm-hmm. So it was good.
Oh, that
half our
felt so
trip,
good. Yeah,
we didn't
except
have
for
to wear-
transportation was still requiring it.
Yeah. But most of the rides now, they removed the plexiglass. Most of the lines,
Yeah.
there's no distancing anymore.
Some of them still had the plexiglass in the queues.
Yeah, some did.
Some were removed that were there
Mm-hmm.
in December.
So, and then rides were getting filled up. Like they didn't leave space in between. They just filled them
Gondolas
up.
were getting filled up.
Yep.
Sometimes we were. I
With
think if
another
it was
family.
if it was crowded, then we had
I think
another family.
It
in
felt
with
like
us.
6 was their capacity. So
Yeah.
if we had 4, they put
Yeah.
2 people with us. So yeah, so things felt a little more
Mm-hmm.
normal there when we were there this month. So it's only going to get better as people go back. So yeah,
And I can help with that.
you can't help with that. Okay, so getting into our firsts. So what we want to do over the next few episodes is dive into our trip and really things that we did differently. And we went to a different restaurant. We tried different snacks, different rides. We can kind of reassess our top lists. We stayed at 2 new resorts.
Yeah.
So let's start there.
Yeah,
our
which-
firsts.
Doing a split stay is so incredibly easy and
Yep.
seamless.
It was pretty cool.
If you're wanting to do that, I can walk you through it and talk to you about it. But it was absolutely the easiest process to do.
It was.
And see multiple resorts, be able to get a chance to stay in that deluxe resort for a couple nights and pick a value resort, or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, it
keeps your costs a little lower.
it was great. So
And-
easy.
And so what we did was we checked into Pop Century. Mm-hmm. We flew down there on Friday and checked right in. And of course, we didn't see the
We
room.
never stayed there.
We left
We never
right away.
see the room until dark time.
Yeah.
Never.
We got back
Until
about
it's time to go to bed.
10:30, 11, and finally saw our room. Of course, our bags were there. But yeah, we didn't fully unpack. I don't think we really don't
I'm
unpack that
never
much
really
anyway.
like drawer putter
Right.
awayer.
Me neither. No, well, of course not. We are.
Yeah.
We're we just grab our stuff out of each bag each day, kind of set it aside, and we know when we get up in the morning, we get showers
Yeah.
and change clothes, and we know what we're wearing. So we didn't have to pack that much together when we were leaving. So on Monday when we woke up,
And now that the girls are a little bit older, we don't like I carried kind of 2 small snacks to bring with us. We don't order groceries anymore.
No.
All of that. We don't order the water. We don't order the drinks or any of that because we just get it at the park.
yeah, I bought a bag of pretzels
Yes.
that I still have.
We
I'm
still
eating.
we do have those.
So I was like, this will last us the week.
Yeah.
No,
We still have them.
I still have them. I still eat them. I ate them some last night.
But they do have bigger size pretzel bags that you can buy in your gift shops. Popcorn that you can
Popcorn.
buy. We usually get,
Trail
we
mix,
didn't get a
all that
popcorn
stuff.
bucket this time, but we usually will refill our popcorn bucket heading out of the park so that way the girls can have popcorn snack if they're hungry when we get back.
Yeah.
But we didn't have any of that big bulky stuff to take
No.
or transfer either. And that was easy.
Yeah. So Pop Century, we stayed there Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. So when we woke up Monday, we were heading to Magic Kingdom. And we just packed up our bags, walked them down to Bell Services, said, "Hey, we're transferring over to Wilderness Lodge, and our bags will be there when we get there." So we went to Magic Kingdom,
Yep.
spent all day there, took the boat back to
In
Wilderness
like
Lodge.
a splash of a second, we were back.
Yeah, and then there's our. Now we did have to pick up our
We
bags
did
at
grab
Bell
our-
Services, but our room was so close to the front.
And I
there.
think it was because our room was not ready at that. Like when our bags were delivered,
Correct.
our room was not ready.
That's right.
Because there was some misunderstanding on. I meant 9 a.m. check-in, but they had us down as a 9 p.m. check-in.
Oh, okay. Well,
So I think your bags will be there,
yeah.
but
So so then we stayed the rest of our time at Wilderness Lodge. So, babe, give us your thoughts on Pop Century and Wilderness Lodge.
well,
brand new resorts for us.
yeah, and new refurbished rooms at Pop Century, which was great. The rooms were cute as can be.
Yep.
Absolutely cute. We had you have a queen bed in there, and then a
Pull down.
pull down from the table.
Which we always just kept down.
Yeah, we just kept it down,
Yeah.
and it was cute. It was fun. The girls liked the theming and the decorations, and
Yep. I mean, again, for me, it was, so we had just stayed
it
at.
reminded. We kept saying this is exactly like Art of Animation.
Well, yeah.
Like it felt like a sister.
It
Which
is.
it is.
It is. They're
But
pretty
like
much
it was
same
like the
resorts.
same layout, yeah.
Yeah.
Of Art of Animation.
Pretty much same exact size room. Although Art of Animation, had 2 beds in it,
Yeah.
right? This one had that, like you had to fold up
Yeah.
where you could have a table and chairs and stuff.
And we
like
just
that.
left it down. We never did because we're not ever eating in there.
Or, yeah,
So
we're
we
not
just yeah.
But again, the one thing I would say that kind of slows us down a little bit is that it only has 1 sink.
Yes.
I know that's a first world problem,
I know.
but it does. When we are getting ready together at the same time, I gotta wait for you, and you gotta wait for me, and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
And the toilet is in the
Shower
room.
That's right.
Shower tub combo room.
Yeah, well, that's always the case, mainly.
Well, sometimes we've had it, haven't we had it at a deluxe where it's the toilet is in a separate doored room and then it's the
I
shower.
don't think we've ever had that.
I think we have.
Well, maybe. I can't remember.
Wasn't Polynesian like
I
that?
don't know. I can't remember Polynesian really. That was a
I
second.
know that feels like
That was a long time
that's
ago.
forever
I know
ago.
in Yacht Club it looked exactly like Wilderness Lodge
Yes. Okay.
with the glass
Yeah.
glass shower and the toilet was right next to it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's been
There's
separated.
some, and it could just be like the suites that have it or whatever.
Maybe.
And I can't think of it right off the top of my head, but I feel like we've had one resort stay where the toilet was a separate, it was in the bathroom, like the main bathroom door, but it was
By
in
itself.
its own little sliding door inside that area.
Yeah. Wilderness Lodge was incredible.
Fabulous.
As you can imagine, it's a deluxe. You can't.
Yeah.
It's hard to compare Pop Century with Wilderness Lodge.
I know, right.
But Wilderness Lodge is just unbelievably gorgeous. It's you're in the middle of all these trees.
The wilderness. You're in the middle of the wilderness.
The main lobby. I mean, looks it's all wooden. Looks
Yeah.
like a log cabin, and the rooms are really neat. I don't know. And plus, we had a great view. We had a little lake right outside our room.
We were first floor.
First floor.
First floor on both of them. We
Yes,
requested
actually,
first
right.
floor on both of them because when you do you can start your early check-in, which we've been doing. Usually we're like go to the front desk kind of people and check in, but we've been doing the early check-in on the app, and it gives you some options on preferences at that
Yeah.
point. You can speak your preferences to me, and I can request those when I book your resort, but you can also do others inside the app when you're doing your check-in. So we picked first floor on both of them just to see what that's like because we're never on the first floor.
Yes. So
We had a
those are
great
the
location in
first-
there.
Yeah, those are our first. Great location, right next to Roaring Fork, which is the quick service place inside there, and easy walk to the buses, easy
Boat.
walk to the boat. right to the pool. I mean, it was just
It was nice.
it was nice,
So nice.
really nice.
It was great. Food was great there.
Yeah, food was great there, which we'll talk about in our desserts at some point.
Oh,
Okay, so for other firsts, we started our trip for the first time. We didn't start it at Hollywood. We started at Epcot.
yeah, which I liked.
Yeah, I liked.
Because Epcot is a park to me that feels like, okay, let's slow down a little bit. Mm-hmm. Because you're strolling and walking and eating and drinking and going into countries and checking it out. You're not so like, ride. Wait time. What's happening here? Let's go there.
Yeah.
And it's a later opening time too. So it kind of feels more like a slow down kind of day. So that was actually nice to enter in our vacay like that.
That's right. Yep.
We still sprinted to get there.
We did. We took the Skyliners there.
Yes.
Because we were at Pop Century, so it was easy ride. Straight there on the Skyliner. Yep. But we didn't do anything first on that trip, on that day. Obviously we tried a bunch of different snacks and stuff like that, which we can
it was
get into
our
later,
first Flower and Garden, so we had those.
First Flower and Garden, that's right. Yep.
We ate at San Angel again, which we love.
Did we do the garden stroll that day or the second day? I think
garden
we did
craze. That was
the second
day because we let the girls find Spike the Bee.
Spike the Bee the first day. Okay, that's
Which
right.
I feel like we kind of got ripped off on that.
We did.
That was like so uneventful.
They gave us the prize right when we bought the maps.
She was like, since you're here, do you just want to go ahead and pick out your cup? Which I was sad it wasn't the plates because it's been the plates, and I bet those were so popular that they ran out. Oh. So it was back to the cups like we usually get for food and wine. But we purchased 2 little flower things for the girls, and then she's like, you want to go ahead and pick out your prize? And I thought, yeah, okay. And I don't know why I said yes, but I felt pressured to say yes. So the girls picked out their cup. Then I'm like, why go find Spike?
Yeah.
Like, we got the cup.
Didn't have to do that anymore.
So then I was like, whatever.
But we did end up finding him a few times.
We did.
So
we didn't give it our best finding efforts, though.
No, we didn't dedicate ourselves to that.
Yeah.
But when we came back to Epcot the next day, we did the what was it called? The cookie craze
that's in Christmas time. The cookie stroll.
The cookie stroll.
We did the garden graze.
Yes.
Which was
good.
Like a veggie stroll. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Really.
Yeah, that was good.
It was very good.
Yeah.
We had like grilled vegetables was one of them, and
there was like a lemon
potato latkes with potato pancakes with like applesauce on top.
Yes.
I
should have had the card, but I forgot.
Like a lemon. I know we'll talk about that later, but yep. I've got all the pictures on my phone. Like a lemon cake thing that was really good.
Oh, what was the spicy? Was it the pineapple with the spice on it?
Oh, the pineapple skewer with tahini. I think it's called tahini. It's like TAJIN or whatever spice seasoning.
Yes.
That was a really good sweet and hot combo. We had that. Yeah, we'll have to go through. I can't remember.
And then we got a Dole Whip.
So your end prize, like you do with a cookie stroll or anything like that, you'll get something at the end and get your last stamp and go redeem it.
Yes.
At a station. Ours was like a little plastic cup that says Flower and Garden, and it was a lime Dole Whip, which was fabulous.
It was good.
It completely gave the pineapple Dole Whip for me a run for its money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it has that different tartness.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I loved it.
It was so good.
It was so good. But in Epcot, I will say that the only ride we did one ride that was the first time, which we did was the Seas with Nemo. We had never done that before.
Oh yeah, because the girls, I don't feel like they've ever wanted to do it.
No, and it did break down a little bit while we were doing it, but yeah, that's the first time
we had to do it. We gotta do it.
First time we ever did that ride, so we did that ride. Now at Hollywood, we spent the whole weekend at Hollywood. We went there Saturday and Sunday because those
Back
were
to
the
back.
only days it was open
At that time,
at that time.
and they released more.
released
and
more.
we were like, nope, we're just going to go with our plan.
So I know this is a shock, and it's been a shock to some of you that have listened to us before, but we had never ridden Tower of Terror. What'd you think?
Well, now that I have recovered from that ride, it probably is a one and done for me.
Well, it was.
However,
it was for this trip, yeah.
Yeah, for that trip, it was like, eh. However, if we go, like December, we have family members that are going. I'm probably going to ride it one more time. Although I could probably work up a high pulse rate right now just thinking about it. So I don't know. We'll see. I also, because it's our Eliza's little cousin that's a year younger, I will take one for the team. And if she doesn't want to ride it, I'll stay with her.
Right.
And be the sweet, nice aunt.
Yes. Okay.
I was nervous going into it, but the guy that rode it with us didn't help the situation either.
Right.
And he had ridden it because I thought, oh my gosh, he's ridden it several times, or they ride it every time they come here. And he was still holding on for dear life going, oh no, oh no, oh, and I'm thinking, oh, if he feels that way, and he rides it all the time, what's going to happen? But anyway, I prayed.
So I think I can't,
And we're all still alive.
because I've never ridden it before. I want to say that I thought there was more to it, and maybe we got a shorter version of it.
None of the pre-shows were going then,
Yeah,
but they're
so there's
now
a pre-show?
all those are opening back up. Yeah,
The pre-show
like the
is-
Haunted Mansion pre-shows coming, like the
Is the
stretching
pre-show
room.
for Tower of Terror before you get into the seats, or is it during the seats?
I would say it's before. I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
I don't know, but the ride was cool. I thought the ride was pretty cool. I was always afraid that I would get sick, with
Yeah.
all them up and down, but it doesn't actually bother me that much. Plus, I had my ginger gum. But let's just say,
I chewed the heck out of that ginger
Yeah.
gum too because I grabbed some in case I didn't feel so hot afterwards. And
but Eliza loved it.
I don't know how. Like, I don't get that.
She and I rode it probably
You all-
7 times.
no, y'all hit 8.
8 times.
8
over
times.
the weekend. She just wanted to keep going back and riding.
We'd say, "Is anybody hungry?" And she'd say, "No, I just want to go ride Tower of Terror."
Yes.
No, like we're not going back right now.
She every ride we were looking at, she's like, "What about Tower of Terror? Could we go back to Tower of Terror?" And Sam, I think, only rode it twice.
Yeah,
She
she
rode
did.
it one other time.
Yeah.
She liked it, but she didn't feel like it was any good. That good for
Yeah.
her. But so now we have ridden Tower of Terror, and
Because it's just a lap belt, not even a.
what do you want it to be?
I feel like I need to be more secured. I don't
No.
know. And
That's all Slinky is a lap belt or a lap bar.
Yeah, but I feel like Tower of Terror, I need like maybe, I don't know, like a vest I can slip in and zip up that'll keep
No,
me.
that's not going to do anything.
But I held there's handles at the bottom of the seat. And I
Mm-hmm.
remember pulling myself to the seat as tight as I could. And then the picture, because I don't know what Tower of Terror looks like because my eyes were closed the whole time.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to see any of the door opening, the park. I didn't see any of that. And I just kept my head to the
Yeah,
side.
you
and my eyes closed really tight.
you tend to get one little shot of the outside, but other than that, it's all in the dark. It's up and down, and that's what's different, and that's what Eliza liked about it. I think it was different every time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you would start falling or start going up and then down, and so she really.
I
Liked that
felt
part of it.
like one of our falls was the entire thing. I felt like we were still falling.
Oh no,
I never felt the up motion. Yeah.
really weird. Okay, well, Tower of
So,
Terror, we finally
there.
did it. We were going to do it Christmas, but we never, for some reason, didn't do it last year. But
Yeah.
we got on it this year. Some firsts for Eliza again. Slinky was her first. She liked
She loved
that.
it, of course.
Loved it. So she's
But I think she's like, that's a baby ride. I do Tower of Terror.
Right,
Like
well-
Slinky's a baby ride.
well, and then we went to go ride Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yes, which she was pumped about.
Yep, but unfortunately, she missed it by literally less than an inch. She was not tall enough. So hopefully she grows and she wants to try it again.
She was working up some
Christmas.
ideas on how to go back and fib
Yep.
her height, though. Like, could I go back
some
and
higher
just
shoes on,
stand
thicker
on my
shoes?
tippy toes?
Mm-hmm.
Can we get me some thicker shoes and I can go back? She was wanting it.
She was wanting it. Yeah, she definitely wanted to try to ride that. Now over to Animal Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
You did the dinosaur ride for the first time, right?
Yes.
You and Eliza.
Yeah, which I was a little bit nervous about just because of Sam's reaction years ago when she
Yes.
first did it. She
Our
came
first
out
trip.
terrified.
She was 5 years old.
Terrified.
There's that end part of that ride
Yeah.
where that big dinosaur like just comes out of nowhere. She got terrified from that. Never wanted to ride it again. And it's an okay ride. It's not anything special anyway. But
It's another one that would be great updated. Like they could do some awesome things with that one.
Yes, they should for sure. But Eliza was okay. She rode it.
Eliza kind of wrote it like
Yeah, I know. This ain't
like
nothing
kick
now.
back. I'm going to take a little nap while I'm in here.
We did. It's tough to be a bug.
Yep.
But had you done that before?
No.
You had not. So it was the
No.
first time for all of us again.
And you all didn't do that, like you and Sam? Okay, because that was another one of those
Never
things
seen
where
that
I
before.
felt like you and Sam did it, but when Eliza was a baby, cried and I took her out or
Nope.
something. Okay.
Never did it. So we did that. Very similar,
Yeah.
I feel like, to the Phil Horror Magic or whatever.
Yeah,
show.
where it's kind of like sprays at you, tickles
Yeah.
your legs, feels like bugs are running. Yeah.
It's like 3D and then, kind of interacts with you
Yeah.
in the stage. So pretty neat. But then the big one, Eliza rode Everest.
Yes.
For the first time.
And I had to ride it too.
So we went directly to the safari first.
No,
We didn't?
we went to Everest first.
No.
Yeah.
She wanted to, but then
No.
You sure?
Yeah, we got that awesome sausage
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
croissant sandwich.
That's right.
Egg and croissant sandwich.
And we went there first.
We were like the only ones on the ride.
Yeah, we walked
Us
right
and another
on.
couple up front.
We walked right on,
Got off.
got off.
You all rode it again.
She wanted to ride it again, so we rode it 2 times in a row, which that second time almost got me. Like it
Yeah.
and what it is, honestly, the only part it is when you go backwards for me.
Because it feels like you're going upside down.
It feels like you're going upside down, even though you're not.
And you even double checked. You checked with
I
the
did.
Because I was
You-
like,
you-
I think
you're-
we loop upside down.
You're going backwards, but you're doing that kind of sideways turn.
Yeah.
And
And the
it
force
makes you
of it
feel
just
like it makes you
pulls your
feel like
chin
you're
down.
going
Yeah.
upside down. Yeah. So the first time was fine, but when I did it twice in a row, that almost got me. And but she loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, loved it. In fact, the second time, I think it even started raining a little bit. And we were
Yeah.
out there in
She's
the rain.
whatever. She's like, rain, whatever.
Of course, Magic Kingdom. The first thing, the only thing I can think of was the Astro Orbiter. We finally did that.
Finally did Astro Orbiter, which freaked me out a little bit because you're kind of high up
You
there.
are pretty high up there, and it's
And then it tilts inside and tilts outside, like
yeah.
the little rocket thing does.
I love the
The
view.
view,
Is
yeah.
great. I mean, the ride is okay, but I actually like People Movers a lot more.
Yeah,
than that. But,
yeah.
Which People Movers I feel like was a lot. Oh, and then actually the other thing we did for the first time was Carousel Progress.
Yes, we had to do that.
We had to do that. Don't think we'll probably do it again, but because I think Eliza started dozing off in there.
She fell asleep.
She fell
Yeah.
asleep in there. But it is good to see it for one time and get what the gist was. And they updated it a little bit because there's like this VR aspect to it. I'm sure that wasn't there years before. But it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Those are the only Magic Kingdom things that we had not done. But real quick on some food, I wanted to say we got that Wookiee cookie we hadn't got before.
Oh, at
Backlot.
Backlot Express.
Yes.
Yeah, because when we
incredible.
were there, it was like a red velvet
Yes.
whoopie pie cake.
For Christmas,
Yeah.
we were there. We were standing in line for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and you guys went over there and got some ice cream, and you got me that Peter Pan float.
Yes, that was good.
Was good. Now that was lime.
That was like
Dole Whip
Sprite
too, right?
at the bottom.
Yeah, it was a float. It was
Lime Dole Whip.
man, that was good. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, that was really
refreshing.
Good. Yeah,
like for a hot day.
really good. I thought that was, and everybody kind of liked that. So
Yeah.
the only restaurant, sit down restaurant we did for the first time was Hollywood Brown Derby. Finally,
And deluxe.
and and deluxe. But that was that's a sit down dining place or a quick serve?
Well, there's no server there, so it's a quick serve.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I meant that's
But
what I meant. I meant kind of a
sit down.
dining.
Yeah.
Because we went to San Hanel, which we had done before, and we went to Sci-Fi, which we had done before. So Hollywood Brown Derby was our
and it
first
was
try there.
incredible.
I thought it was really good.
Really good.
I thought it was really good.
I feel like, man, we've missed out on this.
We have. You know, and I was on, I said to everybody before we left that I was going to be on this burger kick that week. And so I got a burger there. It was one that had an egg on it. The Brown Derby burger had an egg on it. Some spicy chipotle sauce or whatever. It's excellent. And the atmosphere was great.
My Cobb salad was delish.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we had heard some bad things about that.
Well, it gets mixed reviews
Yeah.
all the time.
But
It was great. Hey,
it was great.
Fabulous. Sit down. The decorations were cute.
I would go there. I would go back there before I would go back to like Hollywood and Vine.
Oh, totally.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
think
one's
so.
that one's.
Because we went to Hollywood and
sorry.
Vine like several times.
That's out for me.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's great for characters.
Totally. Yes. Go there for characters.
Yeah.
And
breakfast
honestly,
could be good there.
and
I think
honestly-
breakfast would be the better option.
And honestly, they have a big selection because they have I was just disappointed when we went there last time and didn't have a buffet and all that stuff.
It's better when it's a buffet.
It is better. But you had mentioned Deluxe Burger over at Disney Springs. Man.
I swear that burger made me want to get up and literally knock everybody out in that place.
You got
It
one
was
with
so
pimento
good.
cheese
Mine
on
was
it?
called the Southern Burger, and I was like, "Hey, I'm Southern. I'm gonna go get me a Southern burger."
Yeah.
But it was like pimento cheese and bacon and a fried green tomato. It's so good.
Mine was
And the fresh cut fries.
yes. Mine was like a spicy burger or something, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember yours.
Pepper jack and like a spicy thing on there, but we'll get more details
good.
into
Yeah.
our food at another stage. But I don't know. Is that, to me, that's the list I thought of our first.
Yeah,
don't
I
feel
can't
like
think of
we
anything
had-
else. First, we had like at Disney Springs the Dole Whip nachos. Like we were trying different snacks and things like that we'll get into. Those
Yes.
dang Dole Whip
I
nachos.
know that was incredible.
Dear.
But we'll focus an episode on all our food and snacks here shortly. But again, a lot of look at that list. A lot of firsts.
And we'll have firsts in December too.
Yeah. Well, brand new ride. That's one reason.
Yeah, brand new ride, and we'll have like she'll be able to do Rock and Roller Coaster, and we're gonna go to new restaurants,
That's right.
stay at new resort,
New resort. Right now we got Coronado on the list. So-
tower in the tower.
Yeah, and I'm bummed because we buy pins for all of our resorts, but like right now they don't have the Pop Century pin.
I know,
forever.
which is
It's so weird.
weird.
Yeah, I even Ubered back there.
Yeah.
because we forgot
Left
to
us.
get it. But maybe that's why we forgot because we didn't see it. But apparently they said they've been out of stock for like 4 months of the Pop Century pin. So we'll have to wait and see them.
That's the one we're missing. We need that Pop Century pin.
That's right. Okay, what else? Anything else
No,
on our firsts? So
think
that's
so.
our, and then here's the droid I built.
yes, that's
This is the Disney-fied droid.
he's Mickey Mouse.
He's Mickey Mouse. Yeah. I did the red and the black,
Nice.
the white accents. So,
Nice.
yeah. Now we each have one now. This is Brooks. This is Brooks' droid.
I'm totally gonna play with that.
Yeah, you should.
Mm-hmm.
It'll go wherever you want it to.
Yep, he's cute.
Yeah, he's cute. So thanks everybody for joining us again as things are opening back up and you need help booking your trip.
Absolutely.
Go to @Brooke
I'm
Cottingham
your
Travel
girl.
on Facebook.
So I have lots of stuff for this year. It's not too late.
Nope.
Not
All
too
there's
late.
deals too, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Some deal, a little bit of here and there,
Yep.
but like you said, dining plan will be coming back here soon. Hopefully, they get some fast passes back and all that stuff. So, more restaurants are opening up, things like that. So, fireworks are back.
I know. I can't wait for tonight. I swear to you, I can't wait
Yes.
for tonight. I'm going to be watching everybody's stream.
I know.
Even though we've seen it several times.
Yeah, but we haven't seen it in
400
we haven't
days.
seen it. We haven't seen it in over 2 years.
Huh?
Since 2019, right? October 2019 is the last time we saw it.
Oh, right.
So almost 2 years.
Oh, okay.
We didn't see it this
Well.
trip. We didn't see it in 2020.
Yeah, because we were Christmas in 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
October 2019.
and it closed. Yeah, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm so sorry. I'm either sneezing or yawning.
No, we're actually a little early.
Excuse me.
You're not yawning
I'm not
yet.
I have not yawned.
No, it's 8 o'clock around the time when you start yawning. So
Oh, sorry.
anyway, but no, we haven't seen the fireworks
Yeah.
since October.
That's right.
October will be 2 years. So it'll be over 2 years by the time we see it in
Yeah.
December. It's too long.
Way past due.
Way past due. All right, come back, everybody, next week and the weeks after as we dive more into our June trip here and we start talking a little bit about what's coming up in December for our next trip. And again, if you guys want to go and even think about going, let's talk to Brooke.
Let me send you some quotes. I'm free.
Free.
I'm free.
Free. And she could book your Rise of the Resistance ride.
That's right. I've got quick little fingers.
Awesome. I don't know if I told you, I think I actually figured out how that ride works now. So.
Oh, the Rise of the Resistance ride?
Yeah, I think I figured it out.
Oh.
Anyway, thanks everybody. Take care. We will be back shortly and talk more. Go to sharingthemouse.com and follow us on all of our social channels as well as hit us up on the podcast. We're on all the feeds. So subscribe anywhere you want. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya real soon.